Lovely. So start with your feet. When you're ready, make sure you're standing in good posture. Your feet are parallel and hip distance apart. Allow your knees to soften. Set yourselves up, guys. Just going to slightly change the camera angle a little bit if I can there. Lovely. So begin with your shoulders. Lift them up to your ears and then draw the shoulders together and then gently slide them all the way down your back. Let your knees relax and soften. Again, so shrug the shoulders upwards to the ears. Draw them together and then gently roll them down. As you're lifting your shoulders, take a long deep breath in through your nose, filling your lungs. And then exhale out all of the air. Breathing away any tension and any stress from the day. Let's do two more. Breathing in, lifting. And breathing out all of the air. Breathing out through your mouth. Final one. Nice big full breath. Filling the lungs. Exhaling out for longer. Stacking up nice and tall through the top of your head. Visualize a golden thread on the top of your head, lifting you up nice and straight. And then when you're ready, begin to sway forward and then sway back. Keep your shoulders nice and relaxed away from the ears. You're stacking up nice and tall. Let's do three more. Forward and back. And if you can, for the challenge, maybe just slightly closing the eyes as you sway forward and back. The last couple. So just moving nice and slowly. Take your time. Swaying forward. And then swaying back. And then bring the feet flat on the mat. As we look ahead, sway the weight into one foot. And then back into both. And then sway the weight across into the other foot. And then back into both. So do about 5 of these. We're working side to side this time. Swaying the weight into one foot. And then back into the center. And across again. Keep your eye position straight ahead. Or your eyes gently closed. And we have a couple more to go. Just sway from side to side. Trying to maintain good posture as you go. And final one each way. Back into center. And then feet flat on the floor when you're ready. Place your hands onto your hips. And then sway up onto your toes. Right up onto the, lifting through the heels, right up onto the tiptoes. And then bring the heels down, sway back and lift all of your toes up. Do that again, guys. Sway up onto your tiptoes and pause. Navel drawing into the spine. And then bring the heels down, slowly sway back with all of your toes. If we can, we're doing 3 more. So we're rising onto the toes, navel to the spine. And then heels are coming down, lifting the toes. Let's do 2 more. Warming up through the feet. And working in good posture. And then down we go. Also challenging our balance as well. So as we come up onto the toes this time, stay here. Imagine headlights on the hip bones. And then we're going to lower one heel and then switch. And then switch as we go into foot pedals. So pressing the weight into the ball of the big toe. Looking straight in front of us. Trying to keep the pelvis as level as possible. Make sure the shoulders feel relaxed, like they're sliding away from the ears. If you want to, you can add some arms as well here. Try to make sure the waistband feels like it's just gently shrink wrapping in. Keep pressing the weight through the big toe. The ball of the big toe. Shoulders are relaxed. Jaw is soft. We're standing taller and growing taller as we work through our foot pedals. So let's do 5 more. 5 and switch. And 4 and switch. And 3. Switch. Final 2, switch, and last 1, and switch. Lovely. Shake out the legs when you're ready. Place your feet about hip distance apart, and then bring your arms into a Cossack position. Let your knees soften, guys. When you're ready, lift your shoulders up to your ears, and then draw your shoulder blades down. So you're standing nice and upright, so your feet are flat on the floor. So take a breath in, and then as you breathe out, we're going to rotate, looking to the corner of the room, breathing in, looking ahead, and then breathing out. So we're rotating the torso, breathing into center. You could do this with your arms here and your hands in prayer position if you wanted to. Exhale, rotate. So we're breathing in to look ahead, and then we are exhaling to rotate. So the rib cage is rotating from side to side. Inhale, and then we exhale to rotate. The head goes along to the right, breath into center, and then breath out. Let's do a couple more each side. Inhale. So you're trying to keep your hip bones pointing forward as you rotate the torso. Breathing in as you come back to center, and then exhale to rotate the torso. You might find your hips are going with you, which is okay if the hips are moving, but you're trying to just fix them to the front if you can. Breathing into the center. We've got a final one, guys. Shoulders are staying away from you. Rotate the torso, and then come back to the center. Lovely. Relax your arms down and keep your legs a little shake. Take your feet slightly wider apart, shoulder distance apart. And again, your hands can be in prayer position, or you can have Cossack position with the arms. Imagine a chair behind you, it could be a stool. Breath in, breath out, bottom sits back. And then breathe in to stand up. So again, we exhale, send the hips back, and we inhale to lift. Knees are tracking the toes, sit back, and then stand up. So you're drawing the abdominals gently into the spine, keeping the shoulders relaxed away from the ears, sit back, and then stand up. We've got 5 more. So we exhale, sit down, and we inhale, stand up. 4 more, exhale, and then inhale. The first thing you move is your bottom goes back and down behind you. Lovely. We've got 2 to go. Exhale down and inhale up. And again, exhale, sit back, and then inhale, come back up. Lovely. Give your legs a little shake when you're ready. Please bring your 1 foot behind you and 1 foot in front of you. So you've got a slightly staggered stance on this one. We shrug the shoulders up to the ears, and we roll the shoulder blades all the way down the back. Both knees are soft. Let your arms float in front of you. We're going to do bow and arrow. So take an inhale, and on the exhale, pull back on the right side. Inhale to reach in front, and then exhale to pull back on the left. 4 more each side. Breath in, and then breath out to rotate. So doing rotations again. Inhale, and then exhale. So your head is moving to the side you're pulling on. Breathing in, and then breathing out. Head is turning, breathing in, and then breathing out. Keep your shoulders as relaxed as you can, and we exhale. We have a final one on each side, but then after that, we're going to keep the head in the center as we continue to do the same exercise. So now leave your head in the middle, breath in, and then breath out, pull back on the bow. Breathe in. So you're looking directly in front of you now. You're looking straight ahead. Your head is staying center. Your head's not moving, but you're rotating your torso. Let's do 3 more to each side. So that you're looking ahead. Maybe fix your eyes on one fixed point in front of you, so you know your head's not moving. You might want to move as your torso is moving, but try and keep it in the center. We've got a final one each way, guys, and we pull back. Breathing in to reach, and then head stays center, breathing out to pull back. And then bring your arms down, which was your back foot, okay? So just give your legs a little shake for now, and then we'll come back to that in a moment, okay? So we're coming back to our squats again. So we've got the feet slightly wider. If you want to turn your toes out, you can this time. Again, you can take stance wider or narrower. So just change it if you need to. Arms in cross up again, guys. Shoulders down, breath in, and then breath out. So we sit down, and then inhale to stand up. And again, so we exhale back, and we inhale to lift. And again, exhale. And inhale, warming up the legs. Keep the shoulders away from the ears. Breathing in to stand up. And again, breath out, sit back. If you can start to take your squats a little deeper. And inhale back. We've got 4 to go. So we exhale, squat. We inhale, lift. Modify if you need to. Inhale, lift. We have 2 more. Exhale, back. Inhale, lift. Lovely. Last one, guys. Exhale, down. And inhale, lift. So lovely, walk your toes and heels in. Just give your legs a little shake. Brilliant. So now we're going to go back to bow and arrow. So this time have your other foot as your back foot. So the other foot is the back foot. Getting warm now in here. Okay, so set yourselves up, guys. Bend your knees. Shoulders are drawn down. Look ahead, breathing in. Breathing out, we pull back, we turn the head. Inhale, reach. And exhale, head turns. Breath in to reach. Breath out to rotate. So I'd like you to try to lengthen up if you can for the crown of your head. Inhale, exhale, rotate. Breathing in. So the head is moving with the body. We've got 2 more each way. Shoulders are staying away from ears. We're breathing in to reach. We're breathing out to rotate. We've got a final one each way, but we're going to keep the head in the middle after these 2. We're just to keep the head in the center again. So just this time, now from now on, head stays center. Rotate your torso. Breathing in and then breathing out. 5 each way. Inhale and exhale. So again, try to spot a point in front of you and keep your eyes fixed on that point as you work on the rotation of the torso. 2 more each way. Take your time. Pull back. Breathe in, reach. Pull back. We have a final one each way, guys. Rotate the torso. This is your last one. And then pull it back. Lovely. Bring your arms down, shake out your legs when you're ready. Lovely. Okay, so just bringing yourself back into good posture. We're going to finish with lateral flexion. So shrug the shoulders up to the ears, roll the shoulder blades all the way down the back. Piece of fruit between chin and chest. Look ahead, breathing in. And as we exhale, we take a little reach down one side. Breathe in to stand even taller than before, and then breathing out. So you're gluing your feet into the floor. Your feet are glued down the mat. You're inhaling to lift the breastbone and breathing out legs. So inhale, stacking tall, and exhale. Inhale, lift the breastbone, and then exhale. Slight softening in your knees, breath in, and lovely, and breath out. Breath in to grow up nice and tall, and then breath out. Let's do a final one each side, guys. Inhale, and then exhale. The last one here, breath in, standing tall, and breath out. Stacking up nice and tall through the top of your head. Give your legs a little shake when you're ready. Lovely. We're going to come down into forwards next. So take your time, guys. Set yourselves up in all fours. Just move the camera. So we're going to come down into forwards next, guys. Quick drink if you need one. Make sure you've got a pillow handy as well. Your foam cushion. Lovely. Okay, so guys, we're in all fours. We're going to start with some lovely cat stretches. So position your hands underneath your shoulders. Position your knees underneath your hips. You're in that 4-point position. Shoulders are staying away from the ears, so we can down in the direction of the mat. So the first thing we're going to do is draw in through the abdominal super belly all the way up, navel to the ceiling. Let the head hang, let the jaw soften. And then we're going to sit the hips all the way back as far as we can sit back. And then return back up. And then push the head through, lift the tailbone, eyes look down, push the back of the head up. And then return to center. So again, we scoop up through the navel and pull the belly into the ceiling, round and curl up, let the jaw relax. Sit back on your heels, all the way back as far as it's comfortable. Returning back up. And then push the head through, lift the tailbone behind you, eyes look down. Return to center. As we pull in, we exhale all of the air. We're breathing it out, and then we're breathing in to move back. Breathing out to come back up. And then inhale as you extend your spine, eyes look down. And then exhale. Inhale, prepare. Exhale, pull the belly in. Squeeze the air out. Breathe in as you sit back. Breathe out to return up. Breathe in to push through, lift the tailbone behind you. And then breathe out to center, to neutral. We've got 2 more. Inhale, and we exhale. Pulling up, exhale all of the air. Inhale on the way back. Exhale to come back. Inhale to push through, slide the shoulders away from the ears. And exhale to neutral. We've got 1 more breath in. Breath out and pull up. Squeeze the air out. Breathe in as you move back. Breathe out to come back to forward. Last one. Breathe in to push through. Eyes look down. And then breathe out to neutral, guys. Bring your big toes together, knees as wide as the mat, and then sit back on your heels and reach the arms away from the body. Take another big breath in here. Spend longer breathing out. 1 more time. Nice big breath in. And then exhale all of the air out. Walk your hands towards your knees, and then tuck your tailbone underneath you and restack your spine. We're coming back into all fours, guys. So we're back in all fours. We've got the hands underneath the shoulders, and we've got the knees underneath the hips. So draw the shoulders down. You're pressing the mat away. Feel that you're drawing the abdominals to the spine. So you've got a slight connection in your abdominals. And guys, when you're ready, I'd like you to lift your right hand away from the floor. Let your elbow bend, and then your wrist is dropping. Place it on the mat. Keep the shoulders pulling away from the ears. You're pressing the floor away, and you're going to hold the other hand. So we just do a cat pedal here. Follow the handle. Place it down. Keep the shoulders drawing away from the ears. Pressing the floor away. Hover again, and place it back. And then switch. Hover the hand. So as you move the hand, we've got 3 more on each side. Keep everything else in the same position as much as you can. So you're drawing the shoulders down away from the ears. You've got a slight connection in your abdominals. The crown of the head is lengthening away from the tailbone. Pop the hand away and place it down. And switch. Spread the fingers wide apart as you place the hand back. We've got a final one on each side, so hover the hand and place it back. Final one here, we hover and then we place it down. Again, just come back to a shelf stretch. You can have your knees closed at this time if you want to. Sit back and maybe reach the fingers down towards the toes. You might need a pillow to place your head onto, so maybe rest your head on a pillow. Reach the fingers down to the toes. Palms are facing upwards. We're breathing in wide and full. And then we're breathing out for longer than we breathe in. Let your shoulders relax, guys. 1 more time. Nice deep breath in. And then breathe out for longer. When you're ready, hands by your knees, tuck your tailbone underneath you and restack your spine. Coming up to our final all fours, which is threading the needle. So we're coming back again, hands under the shoulders, knees underneath the hips. You're finding neutral spine, your shoulders are drawn down, feel that you're pressing the mat away. And slight connection in your abdominals. And then when you're ready, back to our cat pedal, we hover the hand off. This time we thread through, palm up, reach through, and then inhale to salute, elbows up. Exhale, reach through, and then we inhale to lift. Navel to spine, exhale, reach, palm up, and then inhale to open. 2 more, please. So we exhale, reaching through, and we inhale to lift. This is your last one. We exhale to reach. Inhale to lift. Hand comes down, shoulders away from ears, pressing the mat away, and then hover the other hand on. and then exhale, and then inhale, lift. 4 more. Breathing out to reach through, breathing in to lift, breathe out. So you're bending the supporting arm to reach through the gap, and then inhale up. And we have 2 left. Exhale, reach, navel is pinned to the spine if we can. The last one, guys, exhale, reach, navel to the spine, and then inhale to lift. Hand comes down. Lovely, back to shell stretch to finish. Big toes together, knees wider. Sit back, come down, and again, nice big full inhale. And then exhale out, support longer than you breathe in. One more time, a lovely big full breath. And slowly releasing out. And then when you're ready, lift your hip. We're going to come down into pro next, okay? So you might want to get a foam cushion to place up to your forehead, guys. We're going to come down into dart next, so coming down onto your front. So for the dart, we can have the toes turning out to the corners of the mat. We can have the heels rolling towards each other. And we'll begin with a modified dart. So guys, I want you to bring your arms into a W position and slide the shoulders down away from the ears. Okay, so breathing in to begin. And guys, as you breathe out, you're going to hold your breastbone. As you lift off your breastbone, you pull shoulders away from the ears, just hovering off. Eyes look down, we lengthen the crown of the head away. And then we inhale down. Navel to spine to begin, breathing in. And then breathing out, we hover the breastbone, we slide the shoulders away. We're looking down the direction of the mat, lengthening the top of the head away. And inhale to lower. 3 to go, breath in. Breath out, we pull the shoulders away and hover the breastbone. Eyes looking down, nice long line in your spine. Breathing in as we lower. We have 2 to go, breath in. Breath out, hover and pull the shoulders away from the ears. And inhale back. Final one, please. Breath in and then breath out as we hover. Create length in the spine and then inhale down. You can stay on this version if you want to. Otherwise, bring your arms down by your sides. Shrug the shoulders up, lift them to the ceiling. And then slide the shoulders all the way down. Reach the arms as long as you can stretch them down the mat away from you. Piece of paper onto your middle, breathing in. Breathing out, hover the chest, squeeze the shoulder blades together, breathing in to stay. And then exhale to come back down to the floor. Navel to spine, breath in, prepare. Breath out. So we reach away, we hover the breastbone, squeeze the shoulder blades, breathing in to stay. And breathing out as we lower it down. Inhale to start. Exhale, reaching, hovering the breastbone, breathing in to stay, squeeze the shoulder blades. And exhale back down. Breath in, prepare. Again, breath out, hover and reach away with the fingers, squeezing the shoulder blades. And then back down we go. We've got 3 to go. Breath in, prepare. Breath out and hover. Lengthen through the arms, breathing in to stay. Breathing out to relax back down. Take your time. 2 to go. Breath in, breath out, hover the chest. Lengthen the crown of the head. Go in front of you. Breathing into lower. And final one, guys. Breath in, prepare. And then breath out. Reach and hover. Breathing into pause. And then exhaling all the way back down. Bring the palms of the hands on the mat and then just rock the hips side to side and relax your legs. Coming into swan dive next, guys. So the toes are still turned out, the arms are in a W position. And when you're ready, shrug your shoulders up and then slide the shoulder blades all the way from the ears, breathing into the prepare. So as we exhale, again, we hover the chest, we pull the shoulders away from the ears, we hover off. And you can stay there, which we were doing earlier on the prep, or you can start to press into the hands and lift up. Navel is scooting back into the spine as we hover off. and then coming all the way slowly back down. Start with a breath in, guys, and as you breathe out, you hover, you pull the shoulders away, hover the chest, press into the hands, and then lift. Eyes open across the floor in front of you, and then returning slowly back down one vertebra at a time. So you've got 3 of these left. Breath in, hands wide apart, guys. Exhale, hover, lengthen, and then pushing into the hands, navel drawing to the side, and then returning slowly back down one vertebra at a time. Make the spine longer on the way down. Breath in, and then breath out. Pull the shoulders away, hover, pushing into the hands, deepen the belly to the spine, and then slowly return back down. This is your last one coming up, guys. Breath in, breath out, pull down, hover, and lift, scoot belly to the side, and then slowly return all the way back down. Place your hands onto your shoulders, push all the way back, sit back into a shell stretch again. So you can reach the arms away. You might want to rest your forehead on a pillow. And stay here for 2 lovely breaths again, guys. Big breath in. And then breathing out for longer, really extending the length of the out breath. One more time. Nice big inhale. See if you can breathe out every single drop of air, like you need water from a clog. When you're raising hands on your knees, tuck your tailbone underneath you and restack your spine. Lovely. We're going to lie down on our side and do the clam next. Okay, so guys, would you like to get yourself a pillow? Just going to take a drink. We're going to lie on our side and do the clam. So set yourselves up. We're going to have the feet at the back of the mat, the hips at the back of the mat. And then we extend the bottom arm at the back of the mat and we put the pillow to support the head. So we've got the pillow supporting the head, stacking our shoulders, our hips, our knees and our ankles, one on top of the other one. So you're using the edge of your mat as a guide, lined up with the edge of the mat. Feel that you're tucking your tailbone underneath you. So you're doing a pelvic tilt as well. Your head is resting on the arm. You've got a piece of fruit between chin and chest. Bottom rib feels like it's drawing away. Both shoulders are relaxing away from ears. Feel a slight shrink wrap in your middle before you begin. Okay, so you shrink wrapped into your center, you're breathing in. And as we exhale, we lift the top knee. Breathe in as we lower it back down. And then again, we exhale as we lift. Feet stay together. Breathing in. Waistband is just shrink wrapping in. And we're breathing out to lift the top knee. To make sure the shoulders are relaxing away from the ear. And this is 4. So we're breathing out to lift. And then we're breathing in to lower. And 5. Exhale as we lift. And we inhale back down. Lovely. And 6. So breathing out to lift, breathing in to lower. And we have 7. Exhale, lift. And inhale back down. 3 left. We have 8. Inhale back down. Take your time, guys. 9. Exhale, lift. Inhale back down. Fantastic. Last one, guys. Exhale as we lift. Inhale as we lower. Keep the knees together if you can and let your feet lift into the air. You have a quick stretch if you need to. I'm going to do 10 more with the feet in the air. Okay, so the feet are in the air, the knees are together on the mat. Shoulders are staying down. Put your head in line. Waistband wraps in, breathing in to begin. And then breathe out, lift the top knee. Breathe in on the way back down. Second one, so we exhale, lift the knee. And then we inhale back down. Third one is here, breath out to lift. Breath in as we lower. And 4, exhale, lift. And then inhale back down. And this is 5, breathing out, lift. Breathe in as we lower. And 6, exhale, lift. Inhale, lower. And 7. Breathing in all the way down. Just 3 to go, guys. Draw the waistband away from the feet. Inhale back down. We have 2 to go. Waistband is shrink wrapping in. Inhale back down. Last one coming up, guys. Exhale, lifting the knee. And then inhale, coming back down. Place the feet down. You can hug your top knee across into your chest and have a stretch there around that hip. So just stretch out for a moment there. Give a good stretch. Hug the knee in. And just relax it there. Lovely. And then when you're ready, place the legs back together. And this time, you're going to place a big pillow under your head. So your arms are going to come out in front of you, palms together. And you'll need a bigger pillow to put underneath your head. So grab a big pillow if you've got one to put your head on. And so both arms can extend down in front of you. You might want to squeeze a pillow between your knees as well. Put another pillow to squeeze between these. Grab another pillow. So I've got a pillow between the knees to squeeze. A bigger pillow under the head, and the shoulders are at the back of the mat, the hips are at the back of the mat, and the feet are also at the back of the mat. So keep the shoulders down, away from the ears, and when you're ready, palms together. So squeeze the pillow between the knees, and then reach the top hand beyond the bottom hand, as far across the floor as you can reach it, and then put it back in and rotate the torso, pull back. So we're doing a lying down bow and arrow now. So we're reaching across the floor, and then we're pulling into the rib cage, rotate. Keep squeezing the other pillow firmly between the knees, 3. And then we're pulling it back in. 2 more, guys. And nicely reach across, 4. And then pull back in. Lovely, and last one, 5, reach across. And then pull it back in. Shoulders away from the ears, lovely, and then back to the start position, lovely. And then from here, we're going to push ourselves up, guys. Swap sides and do the same on the other side. So we've got our hands again on the other side of the body. So lie yourself down, bottom arm is extended away, feet at the back of the mat, hips at the back of the mat. And then when you're ready, bottom arm is extended away and your head is on your pillow. Check that your shoulders are at the back of the mat, your hips are at the back, your feet are at the back of the mat. Hand resting in front of you. A piece of fruit between your chin and your chest, and your shoulders are drawing down and back away from the ears. The tailbone is tucked under, the bottom rib is drawn away from the floor. And you feel like you're making your waistband a little bit smaller, shrink wrap into your middle. So when you're ready, guys, take a breath in, prepare, and then as we exhale, we're lifting the knee. Inhale on the way down. Exhale, the pelvis is nice and stable. And then we inhale back. Shoulders are staying relaxed. Exhale, lift the knee. And inhale down. This is full. We're breathing out to lift. Breathing in all the way down. This is 5. We exhale, lift. And we inhale down. And 6. Breathing out. And breathing into lower. And 7. Waistband wrapping in. And lowering back down. And this is 8. Shoulders are relaxed away from ears. Inhale back down. And 2 to go. 9. Inhale back down. Last one, guys. Number 10. Exhale, lift. Inhale back down. Lovely. Quick stretch if you need one. And then when you're ready, you're going to lift your feet into the air. So the shoulders are staying down, the waistband is wrapping in fractional breathing in to begin. And then we're breathing out to lift the knee. Breathing in as we lower. Second one, exhale, lift. And inhale down. Third one, exhale, lift. Inhale down. And forward, breathing out. And then breathing in. This is 5. Shoulders are staying away from the ears, guys. We have 6. Inhale down. And 7. Take your time. Breathing into low. And just 3 remaining. 8. And inhale back. Final 2, exhale. Inhale back down. Lovely, guys. Last one, exhale, lift. And then inhale down and rest. Hug your top knee across and have a stretch around your hip. Well done. Give it a hug in and just stretch it out for a few seconds. Relax your shoulders, knees hugged in. Lovely. And then when you're ready, you can place the legs back together. Squeeze a pillow between the knees. Head on your pillow, squeeze the other one between the knees as we do our bow and arrows lying on our side. So, shoulders are at the back of the mat. Head is supported on the pillow. Squeeze the other one between the knees. Shoulders away from the ears, palms together. So when you're ready, you're going to reach beyond for some hands. And then pull back and rotate the torso. Again, so reaching as far across the floor as you can, and then rotate towards the rib cage. So we've got 3 to go. Keep squeezing the pillow between the knees, and then pulling back. And we have 2. Nicely reach across the floor, and then pull back. And final one, guys, reaching across the floor, and then pulling back. And then place the hands back together. Perfect. So when you're ready, move the pillow from between your knees. And you're going to roll yourself over onto your back. So we're rolling over onto our back, guys, when you're ready. So as you roll into your back, just make sure you've got a pillow under your head. Make sure it's not too high there. Okay, so just a little pillow underneath the back of the head, whatever you need. Make sure that you can see the ceiling in front of you, not behind you. So you're tucking the chin down and towards the chest. Feet and knees are hip distance apart, and the arms are down by the sides of the body. So guys, when you're ready, please lift your shoulders up to your ears, put them on the floor, and then reach the arms as long as you can reach them, all the way down by your sides. We're going to start with pelvic tilting. So take a breath in, prepare. And on the out breath, we roll the pelvis back. We flatten the lower back into the floor. So doing a pelvic tilt. Sink the abdominals into the floor. And then exhale to release it. Let's do 4 more of those. Breathing in, prepare. Breathing out. So we imprint down through the lower spine. Inhale to sink the belly back into the floorboards. And then exhale to release it. Breathing in. 3 more. Breathing out. So we roll it back. We inhale to stay. Arms are reaching long. And then we exhale to release. 2 more. Breath in. And then breath out. Sink the tummy, sink the rib cage down into the floorboards. Breathing in to hold it nice and flat. And then breathe out, release it. On this last one, stay in imprint, breath in. And then breath out. So roll it back and sink the tummy back to the floor. Keep the back flat. And then when you're ready, raise one leg into a tabletop position and then place your foot down. Keep the back nice and flat as you lift your left leg into a tabletop position. And then place your foot on the mat. Switch again. The right foot is hovering into tabletop and then coming down. And then the left leg is lifting. Place the foot down. Let's do 3 more. As we lift, we exhale. As we lower, we inhale. Change legs. As we exhale, lift. We inhale down. 2 more. Exhale, lift. Inhale down. Keep drawing the abdominals down into the floorboards. Lumbar spine is flat. Imprinting it down into the floor. Inhale down with our final one. So we exhale, lift, and we inhale down. So this time, exhale, lift, keep it there, keep the back flat, and then lift the other leg up to meet it. So now make sure you're nice and flat through that lumbar curve. You're sinking the belly to the floor, harder version if you can. So we tap the toe to the floor, and then we lift the leg, and then we change legs. So it's a toe tap, and then bring it back. A toe tap, and then come back. Exhale, tap. Inhale back, 3 more if we can. Exhale, tap. Inhale back. Exhale down. Inhale back, 2 more. Tap down, and then back, and tap, and then back. Final one is to tap, and then come back, and a tap, and then come back. Lovely, and hug the knees in, and just have a nice little rock from side to side as you massage your back into the mat. So stay as you are, guys. I'm just going to get up for a second. You can stay where you are. So lying back, knees are hugged in, and just rocking from side to side. So when you're ready, place your feet on the floor. So the feet and the knees are hip distance apart. This time you're in a neutral spine. You've got a little soft curve under your back. You're coming to hip rolls next, guys. So you do have a gap between the knees. You have a gap between the feet. You can either place your hands on your wrists. Make sure the shoulders are staying away from the ears. Make sure your head is supported on a nice comfortable pillow, and that you can see the ceiling in front of you, not behind you. You could choose to bring the arms away from the body, just slightly palms face up, whichever's good for you. So guys, when you're ready, let's take an inhale and just wrap that waist back in a fraction, breathing in. As we exhale, just take the knees slightly right and glance across the left. Breathe in as you bring your knees to the center, feet flat, and then breathe out, knees go left and glance across right. Start small. Breathing in to start, waistband is wrapping in. Breathing out, knees go right, you look left. Inhale to center. Leave your shoulders on the floor, and then exhale to roll through your spine and ribs. Breathing into center. Make sure that you're gluing the shoulder blades heavy on the floor behind you. Breathing into center, and then breathing out. Knees go left, and we glance across right. So let's do a couple more each side. Inhale, and then exhale across. Shoulder blades are heavy. Breathing in, and then breathing out. 2 more each way, guys. Breath into center, and breath out to roll through the spine. And here we go. Breathe in to come back, and then breathe out, change sides. Breathe in to come back. Final one each way, guys. Roll through the spine and the hips. Over we go. You might be going further this time. Breathing into center. And final one, exhale to roll, looking in the opposite direction. And then breathing in as we come back to the center. Lovely. Again, when you're ready, guys, hug your knees into your chest. Give them a nice big hug. And just massage your back, rock from side to side. Brilliant. When you're ready, place your feet on the mat again. Now this time, walk your feet a little closer to your body. So I want your heels to be quite close to your body. We're going to go into bridging. Okay, so we've got the knees and feet hip distance apart. Arms are coming down by your sides. Now have your thumbs pointing up to the ceiling. So you're on the side of your hand, on the little side of the hand. So your thumbs are pointing up. On the blade edge of your hands on the floor. Shrug the shoulders up to the ears, and then reach the arms all the way down. So you're stretching, reaching the arms down. The shoulders are moving away from the ears. If you would like to, you can reach the fingers up to the ceiling. So either here or here with the thumbs up. Okay. So when you're ready, guys, make sure the knees are hip distance apart. Take a breath in, prepare. And on the out breath, again, we imprint that lumbar curve down. We sink the belly and ribs to the floor. And then push into your feet and lift your bottom about an inch off the mat. So as you lift off, squeeze your glutes really tightly. is if you're sucking your sitting bones together and then carefully roll back down one vertebra at a time. So you can either leave your arms down, or you might want to reach your arms up, breathing in to prepare. So again, we exhale, we imprint down, we sink the tummy and ribs down. Now we push into the feet, lift a little higher this time, and really feel you're sucking the sitting bones together. So you're really bracing your glutes here, guys. Pause it there for a moment with lift, and then softening down through the breastbone and rolling back down through the back of your spine, one vertebra at a time. Feet are nice and close again, we're breathing in the back. And we're breathing out. As we roll back, sink the tummy and ribs to the floor, push into the feet, lifting up. So squeeze as you lift up. You might find that you can start to lift a little bit higher. Squeeze the glutes as you stay there, switching those muscles on again, and then rolling back down one vertebra at a time. Very slowly coming down through the back of the spine, one vertebra at a time. So we've got two more. Inhale, prepare. Exhale, shoulders are staying away from the ears. We roll the pelvis back, we sink the tummy and ribs, and we lift up. You don't have to lift very high, otherwise you might find you want to lift a little bit higher. If you are lifting higher, you might need to move the pillow to the back of your head, so your neck doesn't go squashed. And then carefully rolling back down, one vertebra at a time. Carefully pull down. So we have a final one coming up, guys. Breath in and then breath out. So just choose the version that works for you. Your arms might be down, you might just be lifting the hips just an inch off the ground. Whatever feels good for you. Squeeze your glutes as you lift off, squeeze and hold, and then roll it back down one vertebra at a time. Carefully coming all the way back. And when you reach the bottom, give your knees a hug again and rock from side to side. You might want to bring your pillow back if you moved it away as you rock from side to side. So once you rock from side to side, extend the legs away and extend the arms over the top of the head and just really lengthen your body here. So you're reaching out long across the mat. Fingertips and toes extending in opposite directions, lovely long stretches through the spine. And we're going to stretch out your hip flexors next, guys. So to do your hip flexor stretch, you need to roll yourself onto your front. Okay, so just shuffle across the edge of the mat. And then when you're ready, roll yourself over onto your front. So we're on our front, guys. And your hip flexor stretch, we're going to start with the quad stretch first. So just rest your head down on your pillow. Your legs are reaching down the mat like parallel lines. Your shoulder blades feel like they're drawing away from the ears, and you've got a piece of paper under your middle. So bend your right leg 5 times. Bend and then straighten. And bend and then straighten. 3 more, please. Bending, extending, and 2 more. Bending, extending, and last one. Bending and extending. So this time, as you bend it, can you reach back your foot and bring the heel towards the buttock? And feel as if you're pressing the hip into the floor and you're sending your kneecap away from your body. So really lengthening from the hip through the front of the thigh, down to the kneecap, extending it away from you. If you can't reach your foot, just keep bending and straightening. So bring the heel in. You might want to reach with both hands to bring the heel to the buttock. So drive the hip down and send the kneecap away from the body. And you're going to hold that stretch for 5. And for 4. 3. And for 2. And the last one. And release it down. Ready to change legs. So bend and straighten 5. And extend. Shoulders relaxed away from the ears, guys. Let the shoulders relax. Just lifting the abdominals gently away from the floor. 2 more, please. If you can't reach your foot though, keep them going for longer. And this is 5. and extend. So this time if you can bend it, reach back, bring the heel to the buttock, send the hip into the floor, and stretch and elongate from the front of the thigh. The kneecap is reaching away from the body. Shoulders are moving away from the ears, navel is forward to the side. Hold your stretch for 5, and for 4, 3, and for 2, final 1, and release it back. Lovely, guys. Place your hands onto your shoulders, push yourselves up. So you're coming up to a kneeling position next. We're in a kneeling position for our kneeling hip flexor stretch. I'm not finished with the hip flexors yet, so step your right foot in front of you and just make sure your pelvis is tilted underneath you. So tucking the tailbone underneath you. I'm going to start with my left foot in front, actually, do the right foot stretch. And you can do the same if you want to. Do the right leg first on the quad stretch. So tuck the tailbone under, let your shoulders relax down. Wiggle your front toes forward, and then send your hips forward. So you're really driving the hips forward here, guys. The shoulders are staying away from the ears. So you can stay here if you want to, holding that stretch. If you want to take it a little bit further, you have the option of coming down onto the fingertips. Make sure the shoulders stay away from the ears. Again, send the hips forward. You can stay here. The other option is to tuck your back foot underneath you and tuck your back toes and lift your back knee. So you can be in runner's lunge position, so wherever you feel is appropriate for you. So the back knee might be lifted up. You can squeeze your buttock on the back leg. So my back leg is my right leg, so I'm squeezing my right buttock as well. Lifting the right kneecap and holding that stretch for 3. And for 2. And for 1, placing it back down and then moving out of the stretch to change legs. So the other leg is in front, 90-degree bend on the knees. Focus on tucking the tailbone underneath you, rolling your shoulders down away from the ears. Feel that you've got length through here, in front of the hip. Wiggle the toes away, if appropriate, and stretch. You can stay here if you want to. Shoulders are staying down, and you're feeling that stretch right across the front of your hip. As you drive the hips forward, you might choose to bring your fingertips down to the floor. Shoulders staying down, you can stay here, or tuck your back foot, and then lift your back knee. Squeeze that glute on the back leg, lift the back kneecap, navel is drawn to the spine, and hold your stretch for 3. And for 2. And for 1, and place your feet off the floor, and then step back. Well done, guys. So coming back down onto your side again, we're going to roll all the way over onto our back, and we're lying on our back again. So we're back in our bridge position. Okay, so we're just going to do the bridge again, about 3 more of them. See how they feel now you've stretched out right on the hips. You can modify, you can just do, you can lift your hips an inch, or you might be able to lift your hips higher. So just your version, guys, whatever's good, make sure you get nice and close. The arms are down by the sides, you're tucking the chin into the chest. Take a breath in, and on the out breath, you roll it back, you sink the tummy, and we push into the hips. So we're lifting the hips off. Remember, you don't have to lift it very high. You can reach the arms up in the air as well, squeezing the glutes as you lift off, and then carefully rolling back down one vertebra at a time. So 2 more in your own time, breathing in, prepare. Breathing out, roll it back, sink the tummy and ribs, and push into the feet. Squeeze the glutes as you lift off, sending the hips up. Holding the squeeze there, suck your sitting bones together. Wrap the waistband in, shrink wrap your center as you roll back down through your spine. And this is your final one, guys. Breathing in, and then breathing out. And lift. Squeeze the glutes as you lift into the air. Pausing there. And then carefully rolling back down through your spine. Segmenting. Lovely. When you get to the bottom, hug your knees in and just rock from side to side. Place a pillow underneath your head. A nice big pillow. So once you've got your pillow under your head, just rock again, massage spine. And then place your feet on the floor. Take your right foot over your left knee. You can press the heel of the hand against the knee. You might be able to lift your bottom foot, but maybe not. If you can, guys, lift your bottom foot. Take a deep breath in through your nose, and on your out breath, deepen your stretch. Let your shoulders melt down behind you. Another big breath in to stay there. And then exhale out to deepen the stretch. One final time, nice big deep breath in through your nose. And then exhale out. Release it down. Change legs. Foot across. Press the heel of the hand towards the knee. Stay here if it's appropriate. Relax your shoulders. You might be able to lift your bottom foot away. Breathing in through the nose. Breathing out for longer as you increase. You breathe in for a count of 7 and out for longer. Try it. Exhaling out for longer. One more time, nice big inhale. And then exhale. Carefully release and stretch. Give your knees another hug and rock from side to side. Extend your legs, extend your arms, full body stretch, lengthening through fingertips and toes, really stretching all the way down the mat. And then when you're ready, bring your arms by your sides, palms face up. Let your feet drop out to the corners of the mat. And just bring yourself into a nice, comfortable position to relax your body. So take a lovely big full breath into your abdomen. And pause. And then slowly exhale out with a big sigh. Relax your whole body. 2 more like that. So nice big breath in. And pause. Exhaling out. See if you can relax another few percent this final time. Big breath in. And slowly exhale out. Give your jaw a wiggle. Make sure it's relaxed. Let your shoulders soften down behind you. Relax your arms and your hands. And relax your fingers. See if you can soften down through your breastbone and into your abdomen. Relax into your hips. Relax your thighs, your knees and your calves. hands. Lots of feet and your toes. Feel your body spreading across the floor like water. And just notice your inhalation. And notice your exhalation. When you're ready, begin to wiggle your toes and your fingers. And then gently place one foot flat. And then the other foot flat. And then hug one knee. And then hug the other knee. Just kind of rock from side to side. Reach your fingers to the ceiling and then circle your wrists. 5 circles in each direction. Place your hands on top of your knees and circle your feet around. 5 circles in each way. Reach your fingers to the ceiling, make fists. Imagine water on your hands and flick 10 times. Flick the water on the ceiling. 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Hug your knees, give a big squeeze and just hug and rock side to side. When you're ready, make your way over onto your side and then push yourself up. Sitting comfortably on your mat, maybe your pillow, maybe your legs crossed, maybe your anything in position, whichever's good for you. Raise your arms up overhead, take a big breath in as you look up, and then exhale down. Do that again, guys. Breathe in as you reach up, and you look up, and then exhale. Bring the hands together. One more time. Big breath in as you look up, and then exhale on down. Thank you so much, everyone. I hope you enjoyed that. I hope you sleep well. I'm going to stop the recording.